My Little Pony's Friendship is Magic. Tell us about the show.
The show's really adorable and really nice colors and great writing and great acting. It's true.
Hour and a half to stop.
It's true. And we have a great fan base. We have the best fan base of any show ever.
You honestly do. I mean, what do you think of this phenomenon of the bronies?
We love our bronies.
They're wonderful. They're the bros of the ponies, and they're really supportive, and it's opened up a new demographic, and we're surprised as anyone else is, but we're thrilled to know that's the case, and the more the merrier.
Do you have an interesting story of any encounters with maybe your favorite brony?
Oh, we have so many favorite
too
brony
many
stories.
bronies.
Go ahead.
I sort of have one. I was out Christmas shopping with my dad, and I was at the mall, and a guy walked by, and he was wearing a Rainbow Dash sweatshirt. And I was like, oh, hey, Rainbow Dash. And he was like, oh my gosh, you know what this is? And I said, oh, yeah. And I said, oh, well, I work on the show. And he got so excited about it. And my dad was standing there like, oh my, you're like a star. I'm like, oh yeah, this happens to me all the time, Dad. I'm a big deal now. So that was really exciting to.
What about our kidnap brony story?
Oh yes, and then we
kidnapped a brony.
Yes, I'll let Tara tell.
No, you can start.
Okay. Well, we were on a flight together to BronyCon, which is a big event in New Jersey, and as we're walking to get to our seats, Tara walks by this guy, and he's like, wait, I think I know who you are. You Tara Strong? And she's like, yeah, that's me. And this is Megan McCarthy behind me. And he was just, so excited that he was on the flight with us. And we landed, and we had a car picking us up, and he was supposed to meet a friend, but they weren't going to be there for a couple hours. So we said, well, Tara really was the one who. She was like, can we take you? We have a car.
Like, okay.
So he took the car. His hotel was like near where ours was, and then his friend calls to be like, "Hey, I thought we were catching a cab together from the hotel or from the airport." And he said, "Well,"
and then you said, "Tell him we kidnapped you."
Tell him we kidnapped you. And so he put his friend on speakerphone, and we're like, "Oh, hey, sorry, we kidnapped your friend." And then he took him off, and he's like, "So that happened."
Kidnapped by My Little Ponies. That's the coolest day ever. So talk to me also about the Pegasus sisters, because we have the bronies, but I just also found out about the Pegasus sisters, which, I mean, I think is awesome because I feel like I go way back. I'm a Pegasus sister.
They actually all like to be called bronies now. There are
Really?
some that still like Pegasus sister, but we put it out there and like, what do the girls want to be called? And a lot of them like, we're bronies.
We're bronies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well then, I'm a brony. It's kind of like that geek girl versus fangirl. What do you prefer? So, okay, so you had a panel today here at San Diego Comic-Con. Talk to us about your panel. How did it go?
It was really fun. There was a ton of people. It was a little bit overwhelming, but we just got an awesome response from them. They were all happy to be there, as happy as we were, and great questions from the crowd. A lot of fun.
And they showed screenings of parts of the show and a little snippet of what's to come, and the fans were so happy and appreciative and just all dressed in their costumes, and it was fun. It was just lovely to see all the nice energy.
That's
Really
awesome.
pretty. Colorful.
Very colorful. We
Very
the most colorful audience.
Oh, I actually had to change shirts into my pink shirt because you are coming in. So.
A tribute?
We expect that.
Yes, right. Yes, I like to color coordinate. So speaking of what's coming, tell me about season 3.
It's cute.
It's going to be really
coming.
good.
Look at the
It's
yak.
coming.
It's coming in the fall.
Awesome. Okay, so it's coming in the fall. Well, let's speak about Friendship is Magic. What's what's the overarching story for Friendship is Magic for the series? I mean, when kids watch the show, what do you want them to take away from My Little Ponies?
Well, for me, Twilight Sparkle is on this journey to learn about friendship. And, of course, while she's learning about it, she's learning how magical it is and meeting these friends and getting There's actually lessons in every single episode that don't necessarily only apply to children. Like, I actually had a day where I wasn't happy with something a girlfriend did because she was friends with someone that I didn't like, and literally that storyline was, "Dear Princess Celestia, sometimes you can't control if some pony likes another pony." I'm like, that's so weird. It was literally that day. But really, the show in its entirety is about friendship and love and acceptance and tolerance and not judging anyone. And I think that's why it has such a big fan base, is it just makes you feel good when you watch it. And I think for all of us, that's what we love so much about the show and why people are responding to us. And like, there's brony troops in Afghanistan, like just, using this show to make them feel good.
Well, for the brony troops in Afghanistan, this is live stream. They could be watching, so give a shout out.
We love you. You're very Twilight-licious.
You're Spike-alicious, too.
That's awesome. Okay, so, being a voice actress myself, when we go in and record for Star Wars: The Clone Wars, we get to record as a cast. Do you guys go in by yourself, or do you get to record as a cast?
Tara's separate from us. She's in LA, and we're all up in Vancouver, BC.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we do our thing, but we miss her. We'd love to be doing the show with her, too, but we fudge it well.
If I didn't have my kids, I'd fly back and forth, but I just miss them too much.
Well, so when you get together, friendship really is magic.
Yes, it is.